revolution.
Go forth and multiply. These songs are yours.
Texas Homegrown Radio.
This is a revolution.
Hey y'all, this is Cody Braun with Reckless Kelly, coming to you live from Cabo, Mexico. You're listening to The Morning Ride with Jody Lee.
I'm Ryder Decker, and you're in the woods listening to The Morning Ride. It's the Morning Ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's The Morning Ride.
Nope, this is the first I've heard of it.
Come on. What?
Hey everybody, this is Ray Wiley Hubbard, and you're on The Morning Ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
I know that, dude. It's a household name.
Oh man, welcome in. It is The Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Live from Texas Homegrown Studios.
Right as we go live, Jeb always gets up for some reason.
I'm ADHD, I can't help it.
Like,
I've seen something, a squirrel.
It's like on Wayne's World, he's like 3, 2, where are you going? That's what we need is a guy that counts down like on Wayne's World. 2, 1.
I like it.
Yeah,
that's gonna happen.
We need more people.
We need to get some like beatnik hippie dude that just has a headset and just goes.
Yeah, and they could look up stuff for us like on Rogan. You know, he's got the guy. What's the guy? I can't remember what the guy's name is. They talk about him. They never show him. But
I don't know.
They never show him. They just talk about him. Hey, pull up this, this, and this. And do this and this. Instead of me having to hit all these buttons and show all this stuff.
Great idea. We need an intern.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh. Thought something fell.
I can't help. I'm making random noises. I'm extra ADHD.
What is going on this morning?
Woo! Come on, I had a lot of coffee. So that Cafe Bustalo.
Yeah, you must have. You woke up earlier this morning or something.
Espresso. I went to sleep at 9 o'clock.
Wow, usually that's when you're just getting rolling good.
Telling you what, things are changing. I'm getting old. Starting to go to bed early, but some things never.
Not
change.
very often. That's the first I've heard of it.
That's true.
Me on the other hand, yes. I've definitely changed my ways.
It's good though.
I needed to for health reasons.
Yeah.
I would like to live longer now.
Yes.
I saw a bunch of quotes from Dolly Parton yesterday.
Oh, what's that?
And it was like very motivational.
Really?
Dolly's got some amazing quotes. I thought about looking them up to see if there's more.
That's not surprising because she's got amazing songs too.
But like it, and it was weird because I named my guitar
Dolly,
but she's got like some she could have been like a, what do they call them? One of those speakers, motivational speaker for sure.
Yeah. Like
one with Texas Homegrown Radio said, "Storms make trees take deeper roots." That's what Dolly says.
I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm. She says, "Well, I see it. If you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain." That's a good point. She said, "Find out who you are and then do it on purpose."
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If you see somebody without a smile today, give them yours.
Dang.
If you don't like the road you're walking on, start paving another one.
Got to rent a paver.
See, he's got some good ones, man.
That is pretty good.
Dolly's got some good quotes. I wonder if she came up with all these or like people helped her. I think she probably did.
I bet she did.
She said, "I have a strict policy. Nobody cries alone in my presence." I don't know. I guess she cries with them. That's probably a girl one. You'll never do a whole lot unless you're brave enough to try. That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Mm-hmm. Don't get so busy making a living you forget to make a life.
I heard a quote that was similar to that one.
Yeah, I think that one was probably borrowed.
I heard a quote similar to that one that I really love, and that is, I'm working to live, not living to work. I can't really sympathize. I work all the time, and I love my job, so.
Yeah, you get in trouble for it, too.
It's hard. It's difficult. When you love your job, it's really, really tough, man. You're like,
When you hate your job, it's easy to go home and can't wait to leave.
Right, but when you love your job, it's easy to be like, what? It's been 12 hours? What?
I know. I tried to quit again this morning. It didn't work.
Did you hire you back?
Yeah. For less money.
That's messed up.
I quit, and then I was like, call me back, and was like, can I come back? I was wrong. And then I was like, I ain't gonna pay you as much. I'm like, well, it ain't like I was getting paid that much to start with, so I guess I'll be back.
I'll be back. See you in the morning.
Probably get fired tomorrow anyway. I had that whole conversation with the guy that at DXL, my new store, my Big and Tall store now. I have to go to Big and Tall to got me this Stars shirt.
Dallas Stars,
Yeah.
come on.
He goes, we got some Dallas Cowboy ones over there. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Stars.
Wow.
They win. I like to hang out with winners.
Are you turning on the Cowboys?
I'll always be a Cowboys fan. Doesn't mean I have to like them. You know what I mean? It's like that family member that, I mean, there's always that one. Like, it's part of your family. It's always going to be part of your family. But there's times that you just don't want to be around them. Like, you're just embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like you're embarrassed that that's part of your family that you have to support.
Is that the Cowboys right now?
Yeah, that's the Cowboys.
Oh.
They're like a cousin that you just don't want to hang out with.
It's like that cousin that's like, hey Jody, listen, I'm in trouble with a lot of people. Can I borrow $10,000?
No.
I promise I'll pay you back.
No.
Come on, I mean, I could die.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They're like, no, it's more like that
All right,
cousin.
what about $10?
No, it's that cousin that always promises you they're going to do things, and then they get almost there, and then they don't come through in the end. That's the Dallas Cowboys. Like, they're like, I'll be there. This time, I swear. I will be there. And then you're standing on the curb, and you're like...
And then you get the text,
and
like, sorry, my dog had to go to the vet today.
Yeah, drop the ball on that one. Yeah, you did.
Next time,
Yeah.
I got you
next year.
time.
Next year, I will be there for you.
Like, I'm going to make up for this in 10 years.
It's not
exactly.
It's not our fault.
My dog.
Yeah,
I love
my dog got
dog.
injured,
I
and,
love my dog.
I'm gonna get better canines next year, and
So my girlfriend has a bunion, and
that's the Cowboys.
And I am not ready for this task.
And then some point, someone comes up to you and go, "Hey, aren't you related to the Cowboys?" And you're like, "Yeah, I am."
Yeah, that's my team.
Yeah, that's them.
Is it like that video where it's like, you stand by him, and she's like, that's my man. Yes, I stand behind him. Look
almost,
at him. Look,
no, it's almost like
you accept and claim him.
It's almost like a redneck. It's like a redneck. Sarah said, "Stop talking about Candace like that." No, I'm talking about the Cowboys. It's almost like a redneck relationship. It's like you call where she calls the police, and then they come to get him and they cuff him, and she's like, "Don't take him, I love him." And it's like,
I just wanted you to talk to
You're
me.
the one that called the cops.
I know he hit me, but Earl's a good man.
Don't take him, I love him.
And if he ain't
Let
here,
him go.
and if he ain't here, who's gonna pay?
That's the Cowboys.
Who's gonna pay for the stupid?
The Cowboys. That's the Cowboys. Because here's what happens: is like I'll be like, "Oh man, Cowboys terrible. They didn't even try to get better this year." And then some New York Giants fan or Packers fan starts talking trash about the Cowboys. I'm like, "You keep the Cowboys out of your freaking mouth." Like, you don't talk about my team. And they're like, "You were just bad mother." I can do that. It's family. That's my family.
I can say it.
I can say it. You can't say it. You don't talk about the Cowboys.
That's an interesting way to look
Yeah,
at it.
that's kind of how it is. It's like family.
Yeah, that's wow.
It's family that you don't want to admit that you're family with, but you are. You know?
Yep.
And I have friends that are like, "Oh, I'm just gonna be a Houston Texan fan." I'm like, I can't. That's like not being a Rangers fan and you were an Astros fan all those years, you know. And then as soon as the Rangers win the World Series, or I'm a Rangers fan.
Yeah, because I'm from Texas. I mean, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Not okay.
You either are or you aren't.
And if you are, just because they're winning, then you aren't.
That's right. Bandwagon people.
Bandwagon. But you moved to Green Bay.
Yeah. But you put some cheese on your head. Cheese head. New York don't even have any Giants. Stupid. Dumbest mascot ever.
Jets.
It's all right. We're going to be good next year. Next year, we're going to get a new coach and a new quarterback. Deion Sanders and his son are coming to the Dallas Cowboys, and we're going to win everything for the next 10 years. Yep. Deion and Shador are coming next year. It's going to happen. We're going to draft them together.
You know what's cool about Deion Sanders? I've got football and baseball cards for Deion.
Deion is, man, I don't care. People say what they want to about that dude, but he is one of the most motivational, like,
And
his people will play for him. You know what I mean? Like he's done it in two sports.
Done it all.
He's done it in two sports. Probably could have done it in more sports.
Yeah.
Heard he was really good at basketball too. But he's done it. But he's also a religious man. And he's a motivational guy. Like, you know, he didn't win as much as he probably should have last year, and people talked crap about him, but he didn't let it bother him. I bet you this year his team's gonna be good. Colorado, watch for him.
Hell yeah.
Watch for him.
He's Deion, not a peon.
But they also had a lot of bandwagon fans too. Just all of a sudden, you know, good for the school though. But I think he's coming. He says he wasn't going to go to the NFL, but I think if the Cowboys called, he would. If he was the coach and his son was the quarterback, yeah, I think.
Probably right.
I think it would happen.
I bet you're right.
I see it happening. No one else is going to want Shador. The Cowboys are going to take him. That's what's going to happen. Calling it.
We can only hope.
Calling my shot. Like the babe. Call him a shot. All right, let's see what national holidays we should celebrate today. It is National Prosecco Day.
What's that?
It's like a wine, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's a sparkling wine.
Gross, bro.
Prosecco. It's made from a variety of grapes, not just one kind of grape. It's one of the oldest. Is called Galera. But Prosecco can be made from Chardonnay, Pinot Noir. It's, I don't know, whatever it is, you probably have to swirl it, sniff it, gargle it, and then drink it. Yeah. I told you I judged a wine tasting one time, didn't I?
Really?
Yeah, I know nothing about wine at all.
Did you act like you knew everything about wine?
Well, here's what happened.
Were you acting like an aficionado?
Yes, here's what happened. So I was there.
It's burnt.
I was there doing radio stuff.
Burnt.
I was there doing radio stuff, right? And so I'm there for the radio station doing live broadcast. And I just finished, so I did all my stuff like building up to this thing. The lady that's over the event comes to me and says, "Hey, one of our judges didn't show. Would you be a celebrity judge for us?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't know anything about wine." She goes, "You'll be fine. Just mark down like what you think tastes best." She goes, "That'd be good to have somebody that's a non-partial, you know, not a wine snob." So I'm like, I'm going to have fun with it. So I Googled, you know, wine tasting judges to see what they do because I didn't look stupid. And so I did all the things. I swirled it, I sniffed it, I gargled it, and I noticed that the other judges were copying me. Like whatever I did, they were doing. And I'm like, these fools don't know nothing either. Like none of them, nobody. I think it's all a scam. Like wine people, they don't know. They just do what everybody else says to do. Like, you know what I mean? It all tastes terrible.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if they're like, hey, this one is amazing, and it's like got this, you can taste the,
a
you can taste
faint
the,
hint of monkey piss.
yeah, you know, like they say they taste that stuff, and I don't think any of them know. And they're like, this one is the best, and it costs the most, and then so people are like, oh, this is the best wine of all time.
Wait. You gotta do the pursed lips of a wino.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you could taste the cedar.
Oh, I think there's some pine.
Is this Boone's Farm?
Ooh.
This is Boone's Farm. Who's trying to trick me? This isn't.
I remember this from 9th grade.
Yeah. I know Strawberry Hill.
Wait a minute. You poured MD 2020 in this cup.
Is this box wine? I'm pretty sure it is.
This is just wine-based whiskey.
Is this a chilled red?
I'm smelling a lot of orange peel,
Yeah.
but I taste cedar.
When I taste it, all I hear is someone slapping the bag.
It was aged in a spruce barrel. I'm tasting hair. Someone got a hair in the barrel, too.
I forget. There was a musician one time at Larry Joe Taylor, and I don't remember who it was. And I learned this lesson early in life before I was playing shows with you. But someone handed this dude a bag of wine, like, you know, that came out of a box.
Yeah.
It looked like. And I don't remember who it was. It was one of the musicians in a band. And he holds it up, right? Turns it on. He's slapping the bag, like slapping this bag, drinking this wine, just call. Like, right? Takes it, throws it back out in the crowd, and they're playing, and you just see him start going. And he goes off the side of the stage and just hurls. Yeah. Well, evidently that was not just box wine. Like, it was a homemade. They had made this homemade stuff and put it in a bag that had the little spout on it. So it looked like a wine bag, but it wasn't. It was like homemade, like trash can punch type stuff with like all kinds of things in it. No telling what was in it. And he ended up going to the hospital tent. It was so bad.
did.
He missed, yeah, but the band had to play without their guitar player. Someone else had to step in and, like, you know, play. Because he took it from the crowd. And I'm like, isn't that like the don't take candy from a stranger's? Like, as an adult, shouldn't you switch that to don't take alcohol bags? Like, don't take drinks.
And don't slap the bag.
But just from the random crowd, like, I don't know that I would take something and drink it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like if somebody handed you something, they're like, yeah. I mean, you don't know what's on that. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything.
Yeah, like, here, man, hit this syringe. You know, I'm like, I don't know. Probably sounds a little shady to me.
Yeah.
Probably drugs.
Yeah. Exactly. And then you end up at the hospital tent.
Yeah. Or worse.
Well, thus.
All right, let's see what else it is. There's only one more thing for today for celebrating.
What's that?
It is National Filet Mignon Day.
I could get behind that.
Filet Mignon.
That's good stuff right there.
Good old filet.
You got to use applewood smoked bacon on it, though.
Yeah. Nothing like an overpriced little steak.
Yeah. But if you cook it at home, though, I mean...
If you cook it at home, I mean, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's also overpriced little steak. Like, for what you could get a filet mignon, you could get a big old ribeye.
Yeah, but what they don't tell you is it's all the same shit. So, you know, you can just cut a piece of meat that looks like that and just freaking wrap meat or some more meat around it.
The bacon, yeah.
And put a freaking toothpick in it, and it tastes just like whatever they
And every meat is better if you wrap bacon around it. I don't care what kind of meat you have, wrap bacon around it, it's going to be better.
It's exactly right. And if you tenderize it and cut it in that shape, you're not going to know the difference. You know what I'm saying? What's that? You don't know, but you know you like it. I'm just going to say it's backstrap.
It's a filet, maybe not.
I'm just going to call this.
Yeah. You could have filet mignon, or you could have a filet maybe not.
What part is this? I would say that's his knee. Snakes don't really have parts, but I would say
that's his knee.
It's his knee. Oh man!
It's going to be a good day if we're already quoting the Water Boy.
What's for dessert? Squirrel.
Oh my gosh! Check this out. So I figured out I sent you the breakdancing video.
Oh my god, that's so.
Did
bad.
you see that?
Yes, I did.
The Australian breakdancing lady.
Oh god.
But I figured out. I was like, man, the dance moves look so familiar, and I figured it out. I'm gonna see if I can show this in here. There we go.
Don't tell me. Napoleon Dynamite.
Like I figured out the dance where the dance moves come from. That's it right there. Look.
What?
Yeah.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Her name is Raggy.
Raggy. like Jeepers.
That poor lady, man. She's getting ragged on so bad.
Like Scoob.
But I'm pretty sure like everyone I knew in the like 3rd and 4th grade were better breakdancers than that lady. Like, you know what I mean? Like back when breakdancing was cool.
But I thought it was awesome that she did all that weird crap and then she stood up and strutted off.
Oh,
like,
if you could bottle up her confidence and sell it.
dude, she thought she was the bomb, bro.
So I used to breakdance. Like I was
Really?
pretty good. I was a pretty good breakdancer back in the day, right? But I hadn't done it in years. And then my sister gets married. And so I'm, wearing the tux and I'm hanging out with my daughter. And Jewel was like little. Like she was a little flower girl, And I hear the DJ go, can we get the brother of the bride up here? And I'm like, what? And he's like, we're going to have a dance-off. Well, evidently that dude break dances. Well, I haven't done it in years. And my sister had just told him that I could do the worm better than him. And so we go at the same time. We go forward, bloop, 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 then go backwards, bloop, bloop, bloop. And we're pretty close. I think it was a tie, basically. I think we both did pretty good. I was sore for like 4 weeks. Like my body was, and I was skinny then. I wasn't like now, but I swear I hurt for like, I was like, I will never break dance again. And I told my sister, no more challenges. You don't tell people anymore that I can break dance.
One of those skills you wish you didn't learn, right?
That's my last. As a kid, my body did different things.
Yeah.
Like my body just doesn't bend like that anymore.
See, one time I tried to break dance to impress a girl on a basketball court, and I knocked myself out. Yeah,
You knocked yourself out.
I knocked myself out. I did. So what ended up happening was like I was doing all the stuff. Like I had it pretty good where I could like throw my feet around and like do the thing where you like spin your feet around you,
Yeah.
and go up and down. And I had like that down pretty good. And then I was gonna like go backwards and spin on my back on a basketball court.
Yeah.
And when I did, I started to spin, and it was like, ow!
You hit your head.
Yeah. Yeah. And I woke up a couple seconds later, and I was like, and my friends are all like,
Are you alive?
and I'm like, y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all just got like, if I was dead, you just gonna what? That's like second. That's one of 2 times that's happened to me. Another time, I was out in the middle of freaking backcountry, and it's hot, and we're working, and I got like overheated, and I'm like, ugh, like so I took and I freaking poured a bunch of cold water over my head.
Oh, shock.
And I went into shock, and I fell over, and my buddy's like, I guess he just like ran around in circles, like I don't know, and it like I woke up. And he wasn't even like close to me. He was like way down here, and I'm like, "Hey!" He's like, "You okay?" And he's like looking at me from a distance, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I thought you were dead," and I'm like,
You're just gonna leave me lay here?
"You're just standing over there, while like you thought I was dead, and you were like looking at me."
At least they weren't throwing dirt on you or something. That'd
Right?
be worse.
Like that, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I can't trust you anymore.
My favorite's when we went to play that gig, and where was it? The 4th of July deal, and you did the skateboard, that little kid. Jeb's like, hey, you want me to show you how to do a trick on that skateboard? And Jeb's like wearing cowboy boots, a cowboy hat, felt hat. And he's over there flipping the skateboard and doing all these tricks. And that kid looked at me like, whoa, where did that come from? He did not expect that at all.
That's the truth.
Because when you got on it, he looked at me like, this is going to be lame, And then you flipped the board and landed on it, and he was like,
skibbity.
He's like, whoa, that cowboy can skateboard. Like, what?
It was a pretty cool moment.
That was pretty awesome.
That was a pretty cool moment. But you know, I don't do that anymore either. If I can help it, I dislocated my fucking hip one time because my foot landed and my other foot didn't. Like it landed on the ground, and so I would do the super splits after trying to do a staircase to impress a girl.
Yeah, it's always because of girl.
And I was like walking oblong for like a week because my hip got dislocated. So like it took a minute to make my like legs go back normal, and then I was like walking all funny. I was like, never again. I break rules though, so.
Break rules, not hearts. All right, we'll take a break. We're gonna come back. We'll do some more. Maybe talk Jeb into playing some live music in studio
Probably
again today.
Persuaded.
So stick around. It's all coming your way. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio. I don't think we thanked our sponsors this morning. I just jumped right in, didn't I?
do that.
Yeah, we probably should do that real quick. Thanks to our great sponsors making it possible for us to be here every morning, like Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
Let the horses run, y'all.
Also brought to you by Brazos River AC.
Because if you need an AC,
call Wacy. You can find him online, brazosriverac.com or 817-864-1412.
That's right.
And brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Nice.
Nice. Got the first one again. And brought to you by Wiley Disposal.
If your trash is in a piley,
call Wiley.
Don't lose your smiley.
And brought to you by Double D Barbecue.
Where you don't need no teeth to
Try
chew.
over there in Bluffdale, Texas on 377. Stop by and see Dana. He's there today. He'll have all kinds of good food for you. And don't forget live music every Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And adult beverages.
Adult beverages.
And
air
AC.
conditioning from AC the Wacy, the AC guy. Yeah, AC Wacy.
Wacy AC.
It's like ACDC, but AC Wacy.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. We should come up with a song for him like AC/DC, but
Yes. That's going to happen.
what was it be like? The cold is back.
Cold is back. Your AC not whack.
The Morning Ride also brought to you by Wild Will's Saloon and Dance Hall.
Try get your thrills at Wild Will's.
You never met a stranger.
Down in Ranger.
And brought to you by Beverly Goslin Jenkins and the A-Team.
If you want the cream of the crop,
Gotta rise to the top.
call the A-Team.
You know what I mean, Vern? Y'all stick around. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Oh, yeah.
You can find all the links to watch and listen on our webpage at www.texashomegrownradio.com.
Do it.